up? What up? What up? It is me, your girl, Labora Lee. And today is Media Monday. If you don't know, we have a few things to talk about this evening. Um, we got some more on Adele. We got a little bit on the little Lil Uzi Vert. Let me say it right, Lil Uzi Vert. Columbus Short, Kim Kardashian, and much, much more. It's a lot to go through tonight. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. But before we do that, y'all know how we get down over here. We definitely got to show love to the people that support us. Let's go.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
All right, I'm back. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure that I had everything on point up in here. Everything was going good. But let's get into it. I feel like we should dive into it today because it's that kind of day. It's the day for messy. It is. It is. So let's get to Adele. Let's go. For the past 3 weeks or so, I'm quite sure y'all, if you watched this podcast, you've heard us mention Adele a time or two on this podcast. I gave her a whole speech about how you don't let certain elements block your bag, but uh, anyway, let me just tell you how deep this is going though. So, for the past 3 weeks or so, we've been following the drama surrounding Adele at her Las Vegas show. Um, Fans are upset because instead of getting a new date, Vegas is offering free tickets to a show many don't feel is equivalent to Adele. I'm sorry, they don't feel like it's the same on the same level. It does not equate to the same price that they paid for the show that they came to see. Okay, now that we got that part cleared up. Um, Legends in Concert is rolling out a spin-off production of its short of sorts called Legendary Divas. Divas is performed by nightly at the Tropicana. I'm gonna talk about them in a second. At the Tropicana with a look-alike Janae Longo belting out some hits. The show also includes tributes to Celine Dion, Lady Gaga, Cher, and it's hosted by a Joan Rivers impersonator. Some are saying that Legendary Divas probably doesn't have all the bells and whistles that Adele would like, but it does have actual singers on stage, and maybe best of all, it's free. It's free for disappointed ticket holders of the Adele fans. Let me say this. I'm sorry, because I have to speak on it. First of all, shout out to the Tropicana. They do have the best omelets in the land. Let's just start there before I go into my shenanigans. First and foremost, if I'm going to Vegas, if I'm booking tickets to Vegas to see a specific artist, and trust and believe these people who are purchasing these tickets to go see Adele in Vegas are huge fans. They don't care, obviously, because it's still a pandemic, and I haven't heard anything about the pandemic um, being over. But nonetheless, these people book these tickets. They book these tickets for Adele. I get it. I totally get it. If I were one of those sad peoples, which I'm totally not, but if I was, because I'm scared of the pandemic, but if I was one of those sad people that booked a ticket to go see Adele, would I want some impersonators? Would I want free tickets to go see impersonators? No, I absolutely would not. I would want my money back. That's it. I would want my money back. I would want the money that I used to purchase said tickets to see Adele. I would want that money back. Don't give me a substitute. And especially if, for me personally, I don't feel like, and this is my opinion. Sorry, Vegas, love you, but I do not feel like those tickets are adequate. I don't. And so no, I would not want that. I wouldn't want that. No, give me my money back. Refund me my money. Adele not gonna be there. Give me my money. Who else had residencies on Vegas? I should not gonna be there. Give me my money back. And whoever else, Tony Braxton, whoever else did the Vegas circuit, if my they're not gonna be there to perform. If it's not possible for that show to happen, give me my money back. I'll deal with the other because it's gonna be some loss in it anyway. I done booked plane tickets. Um, I done booked a hotel for me to have somewhere to stay because I just can't come to Vegas to see this person perform without somewhere to stay. I booked a hotel, I booked plane tickets, and I booked those tickets for that show. And because that artist is not going to be there, I'm sorry, I want my money back. I don't want what you feel is equivalent to. Because what you feel and what I feel are two different things. We two different people. So yeah, this whole Adele Vegas Regency thing is getting super ugly. Hold on, I gotta. I'm gonna play this commercial really quick, and then I'm gonna get back to because I gotta take a water break after that because they made me feel some kind of way about these tickets. Give me my money back. I mean, not me, but them. Give them their money back. But check this out really quick. Shout out to Bus Sprouts. Let's go.
What's up, guys? It is me, your girl, Labora Lee. And guess what? Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show, podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, fun way to expand your reach. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest and best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. Your show can be online and listed in all major podcast directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more within minutes of finishing your recording. Following the link in our description, let Buzzsprout know that we sent you, and it gets you a $20 gift card from Amazon when you sign up for a paid plan. And it helps support our show. So let's start our podcast today. Let's get to creating, people. Time is of the essence.
Please remember that everything on this podcast is alleged. We weren't there. We weren't a part of the incident. So we can't say for sure, but we will for sure give you what has been reported. We will give you for sure the intel that we have available to us, but it won't be a lot because we won't do all that over here. Please make sure you come through, you drop a comment. We would love your dialect. We would love to banter. We would love that. And most importantly, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Every like, every share, and every subscription means a lot to us. We need it. Go check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, that is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Let's get to this next story. I want to talk about it a little bit. So, little Uzi Vert is in the headline. So, Lil Uzi Vert took a plea deal in an assault case involving his ex-girlfriend and fellow rapper St. John. I'm going to say it like that. It's not spelled kind of crazy, but it is St. John at the end of the day. And he's avoiding time behind bars. So he dodged one, apparently. Let's keep going. The Los Angeles, I was just talking about Vegas, I'm sorry. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Office reports that Lil Uzi Vert pled no contest in court to one count of each felony assault with a firearm and a misdemeanor injury to his ex-girlfriend. He was sentenced to 3 years of formal probation, 1 year of treatment for mental health and substance abuse, and 52 weeks of domestic violence counseling, restitutions, and 10 years of a criminal protective order. I'm assuming against the ex-girlfriend. And she said, "Don't come near me, you crazy." I'm sorry. Anyway, Lil Uzi Vert copped a plea. He copped a plea deal after prosecutors charged him with three felonies: assault with a firearm, criminal threats, and domestic violence, plus a misdemeanor charge of carrying a loaded firearm. His ex, Brittany Bird, filed a police report back in July claiming that Uzi put put the pow pow to her stomach and then hit her. Mm-mm-mm. The alleged incident went down at Dialogue Cafe in West Hollywood, where little Uzi Vert jumped out of a Cadillac Escalade and confronted John, landing leading to a physical altercation. Sources connected to Brittany stated that she was discussing a business project. That she was So this is the sources saying that she was discussing a business project with St. John when Uzi rolled up and confronted everyone at the table before getting into it with John. The sources said that Uzi threw a punch at John but missed. Sounds likely, but whatever. But missed. And when Uzi fell down, his water gun fell onto the ground. When Brittany got up from the table and approached Uzi, he allegedly hit her and pushed the firearm into her stomach. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. Prosecutors followed through with criminal charges, and Lil Uzi Vert copped a plea. Listen, I don't know what is going on in this world. I don't. Ladies, I know there was a time where y'all thought y'all could be all tough Tony, and I'm not even telling you not to fight back, because I'm a firm believer in fighting back. Like, you don't let people violate you. It's just a no. But at the same time, you just don't know where other people's headspace is. Like, you just don't know. So you got to be careful out here, because that could have been a whole nother incident where we would have a mugshot of him, which we still got a mugshot anyway, but it would be saying for murder, and for you it would be obituary, or a RIP. And that's just crazy with how the society is set up right now. It's just insane to me. Where we on the time? We good. Let me get to the next story, because I want to make sure I have time to show you love, but I'm get ready all through every story tonight. So let's talk about Columbus Short. Actor and scandal star Columbus Short has been arrested once again for domestic violence. Why is that not surprising? But let me keep it going. Cops say that they were called to a home in the San Fernando Valley Wednesday night around 10:30 p.m. over a verbal argument between Short and his wife that allegedly became physical. When police arrived, we're told that Columbus claimed that his wife punched him in the face, but there were no marks. Cops say they then spoke to the wife and noticed a minor injury. The injury did not require medical attention. Cops arrested Short for felony domestic violence, felony because of the injury. This isn't the first time that Columbus has had an issue with his wife. Back in 2018, he was arrested for domestic violence and ended up pleading no contest, serving 34 days behind bars. At the time of the arrest, he already was on probation for a bar fight in 2014 regarding the latest arrest. Short spent about 12 hours locked up before posting a $50,000 bond. Bail bond. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, so here's the thing. You know, a lot of times it's very hard for us to believe what somebody who writes a tell all book says, but Superhead said this a while back, and I hate to call it. Let me refer to her by her real name. Corinne Steffens referred to him being the abusive type back in the day. And then he had the situation back in 2018. And then, like, it's a lot of aggression there. I don't know where he's gonna figure out, like, but it's a lot of aggressive spirit and nature within that man. And this is not the first time that he's had incidents. You heard what I just read to you. Like, it's an aggressive spirit within him, and it's deeper than anybody can know. And somebody needs to, like, really help that man. I don't know him, so I can't help him, but it is what it is. Let's do this really, really quick. I don't know. It's just that kind of nature is a little bit scary for me. It reminds me, it brings back, it's like triggering a little bit. But anyway, let's get to our affiliates. Let's go Fiverr. Let's go Fiverr. Woo! It's like, no, check this out.
What does getting it all done actually look like? A lot like this. Meet your new workspace. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I? Let's try this again. Meet your new workspace. Your whole team, right here. Let me just, sorry, Karen. All those projects on hold, just a click away from complete. Success is closer than you think. It's actually over there, right next to your success manager. It's built to expand as needed. The perfect freelancer for every project? Yes, please. Go ahead. You can use the F word as much as you want here. This is your selection of global freelance talent that never sleeps. All vetted for their excellence and their expertise. Love you, Kevin. Only thing left? Add your favorites to your list and share with your team. Okay, not all of them. Leave it to them to tackle all your business needs, leaving you free. Well, at least free to get more done. That's how fast they work.
Ready to transform your business?
Oh, that looks good. Love that. Approved. Oh, still sharing my screen.
So, I've been trying my best not to really, even though I always want to show videos. That's like, I've always wanted to bring back that old school flavor of showing videos. Like, I miss that. That's why I do it. If not for anybody else, maybe it gives me some self gratification. So if I do get around, I don't know what we looking on the time, but I will play a few videos if I do have time. I'm gonna play. If I play this one song, it's just gonna be the song. But they do have an official video, and I cannot wait to show it to you. But whatever. All right, let's keep it moving. So let's get to this Kim Kardashian situation and Kanye situation. I probably should have hashtagged both of them. But let me just say this: it's getting really, really messy. And today I had screenshots of some things, but I don't know how I feel just as of yet showing these things. Now, what I do know is those screenshots that I do have been since deleted. But I'm I don't know how to feel about that said thing. So, but let's get to this. Let me get to the end. All right, so Kim Kardashian is hitting back at Kanye West after her estranged husband shaded her parenting. In a statement on social media, Kim Kardashian West the beauty mogul, slammed the rapper. Constant, what she said was this: constant attacks on me, and she said he's making co-parenting impossible. The public war of words started on Friday when the rapper, who legally changed his name to Ye, called out Kim Kardashian for putting their 8-year-old daughter North on TikTok. Now, I did mention that. I believe that was Friday on Fire Friday, but I did mention that to y'all, so just keep it. Since this is the first of, so this is what he says. Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. He captioned in a screenshot of his 8-year-old daughter. It's the second time he's publicly said that he does not want North on social media, on any social media platform for that matter. Kim Kardashian replied 30 minutes later on her Instagram story with a strongly worded statement. Kanye Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I'm doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. I got a lot to speak on this one. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I have wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children. It saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. The keeping up with the Kardashian star added. Um, Kardashian, who shares 4 children with Ye, noted that she hoped to handle all matters privately before adding one final shot at the musician. And the shot was. And hopefully he will finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably, she concluded. Listen, y'all, this Kanye, and this is part of the reason why I didn't really want to share my screenshots, but I saw some stuff in my scroll, and I'm quite sure you can go find all of those same screenshots that I have on many of the other vloggers or whatever the creatives pages because they're there. I can promise you. I just screenshotted them, and I was like, I'm gonna share this today, but I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. So we'll get into that a little later, but it's getting ugly between Kanye and Kim, and I hope they find a resolve because this is what I wanted to add to the situation. It is, and it's. I always play devil's advocate. I'm always gonna play devil's advocate, but there are always two sides. Well, was always I said this the other night. There are always three sides to a situation. There's the one side, there's the other side, and then there's the middle, the real truth of what's going on. Um, I think because they're going through a divorce and they share children, which makes a divorce way more harder than you can ever know. You feel me? When you don't share children, it's easy. Like, all right, I can let go of this person because that's what it used to be. And it's not no more. And we don't really share a bond together. But when you're in a marriage and you have to break up, that's a whole nother situation that you're considering in your head because you do share children together. Also, not even just a marriage, but when you in a relationship with somebody and then you share children with the person and then you're no longer with the person, you still have to find a way for both of you guys to be happy. And it's damn near impossible if one of the parents is just trying to make it difficult. Is it impossible? No, it's not impossible, but it's damn near impossible. It takes a very, very strong person to be able to handle the other person's bullshit. if that makes sense. It takes a certain level of like, all right, you know what? I'm doing this because we share a child and I want that child to be happy. And because of that, I have to be extremely strong and patient. And sometimes understanding when I don't really want to be to handle your bullshit. I see your bullshit. I'm calling your bullshit. Don't make any mistakes about it. And you have your limits. And I think that Kim is at her limits with the bullshit because your co-parenting situation doesn't really belong on social media, to be honest. And to her defense, her saying that it hurts the kids, it's hurting everybody, just doing what it is, because your business shouldn't be like whatever y'all going through. That's what y'all going through. Your business really shouldn't be on social media when it comes to those babies. I'm an advocate for the babies. No, nothing. If you don't like each other, if you want to call each other all kinds of names and all of that on social media, cool. But when it comes to them babies, that's where y'all, I really feel like y'all gotta be able to draw the line, cause nothing to do with the kids belongs on social media. I put it like that. So anyway, let's keep it moving. I hope I say this name right. I probably don't, but please forgive me. So Than Dewey Newton, Emmy Award winning actress, is facing backlash after she broke down while discussing the topic of colorism in Hollywood. Hold on. And dealing with how her fair toned skin color has brought her both privilege and prejudice. Let's get to it. During the conversation, the Westworld star apologized to darker skinned actresses for taking their roles, their men, but her addition garnered mixed reactions. Newton is currently out promoting her new film, God's Country, in which she plays a 40-something-year-old grieving professor who confronts two white hunters trespassing on her property. The movie is based on James Lee Brooks' short story White Light, in which the story's protagonist is an older, withered white man instead of a black woman. Okay, so that's to give you a basis of the film she's promoting. The English and Zwambi actress admitted that she almost didn't take the job because she didn't believe she was dark skinned enough. However, she shared that taking on the part helped her overcome many of her own prejudices, before apologizing to darker skinned actresses for being the chosen one. Girl. Girl. All right. Newton also acknowledged how darker women might perceive her opportunities, and tearfully revealed, I wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say I'm sorry that I was the chosen one. My mama looks like you, she added. It's been very painful to have women who look like my mom feel like I'm not representing them, that I'm taking from them, taking their men, their work, and taking their truth. I can't wait to get through this stuff because I got so much to say. However, Newton's comments garnered mixed reactions from critics who took to their social media platforms almost immediately, slamming the actress for her remark, including one Twitter user who stated Newton saying taking their men when she's been married to a white man since 1998 and sending me. That's what she says. This we know about racism and colorism in Hollywood TV. We know why light skinned and mixed women get casted more, noted another person. No one actually blamed Newton personally, nor expected her to take responsibility. So my question is why? Like, it was so unnecessary and achieved nothing. I mean, it did. I'm going. Let me finish reading these tweets. It got heavy. I now realize that my internalized prejudice was stopping me from feeling like I could play this role when it's precisely that prejudice that I've received. I don't it doesn't matter that it's from African American women than anyone else, more African American women than anyone else. She said, I receive prejudice. Anyone receives oppression and prejudice feels like this character. Look, y'all, I can't even. I want to keep. I'm going to keep going. Still, many people defend the actress, including one person who wrote, "Stop judging Thandi. Um, she doesn't ask to be biracial, nor for the privileges that come with the deposition. The fact that the penny finally dropped for her is something to be celebrated, not mocked. We all learned at different times and paces." I'm holding all this in for the till I finish reading because I got a lot to say about this. Newton noted that the woman in God's country was named Sandra after Sandra Bland, the 28-year-old black woman um, they found who had passed in a Texas jail cell days after she was arrested for a minor traffic violation in 2015, which further motivated her to take on the role. For a good 5 years, I've been supporting Kimberly Crenshaw's work with the African American Policy Forum and movement, say her name, which she coined, which I'm I'm going to get into some other stuff this week about her. Newton said, and in this movie, right from the get-go, we are saying her name. I don't mean just about Sandra Bland. I'm just talking about all the Sandra Blands now and in the past. Okay. I'm done reading. I had to get that off. Because here's the thing. One thing that I want to stand true and be very dedicated to is explaining the Black experience. What time? Where we at on time? Good. I got a little bit of time to break this down. So the first thing, as a chocolate, and I'm just no, not even as a chocolate, just as me. And I am a chocolate woman, and I enjoy my melanin. I enjoy all of that. And you know what's crazy? Just because you're lighter complected does not mean that you're more anything than anybody. I've learned that over the years. I've learned that about myself. I've learned that about myself comparison to people who think they are more of something than I am, and they're a wholehearted lie. I've learned that, and I will dive into that later, not tonight. But what I'm saying is, here's the thing. Because it's not all. I happen to be the mother of a lighter complected young girl. And one foundation that I always want to give her forever and always is complexion does not matter. Was her comments necessary? Absolutely not. Who cares if you're lighter or darker? Who cares? And baby girl, you've taken nothing from me. You can't take anything from me that I'm not willing to give the fuck up. I'm going to repeat that. You cannot take anything from me that I'm not willing to give the fuck up. Period. You ain't taking nothing because of your complexion, because you're biracial. I've loved a lot of biracial babies in my day, baby girl, and it doesn't make me feel inferior. It doesn't make me feel superior. It's just love is love. We're going to get into that this week, though. We're going to talk about it. But not tonight. But love is love, and complexion does not garner the love. Everything about what you said was unnecessary, to be honest. Like, I don't even promote your movie, promote your show. Leave dark skin tone women and light skin tone women out of the conversation because it doesn't even matter. That's been the divide from the very beginning, and you're not going to make me feel less than because my skin is not as light as yours. I don't feel greater than because my daughter's skin is as light as yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's overly done, and it's time to move on from that space in life. What we do know is that you have a lot of African DNA in you, probably more than you know. And that's just what it is. And you just took the lighter complexion. Get over it. It doesn't make you any more special than anybody else because your skin tone is lighter or darker than anybody else's. Ladies, you should never feel inferior to anybody because your skin tone is darker or lighter than any. I came from a tribe of rainbow people. All my people. All my people are on the rainbow, like on the spectrum. Biracial, like it means nothing because at the end of the day, what you want to know is when they pull you over, if you look like you got a drop of it in you, then you just are. If they pulled you over today or tomorrow and you were doing something crazy, guess what? You're not a biracial woman. You're a black woman. And that you need to understand. So let's keep it moving. I gotta keep it going, y'all. I hate when people use colorism as a benefit or as a crutch, like just live. Nobody should feel inferior or superior to anybody. And if you ever think for a second that I feel inferior to anybody, you got me messed up. And definitely not based upon skin tone. Skin tone, we are all shades, we are all colors, and we are all beautiful. And at the end of the day, that's the important part to understand. And you love who you love, and it is what it is. Like, even if you love somebody outside of your relationship, I can't tell you who to love, and I won't. But what I'm going to tell you is I will never in my life feel inferior to anybody. So, cut the bullshit. I'm going to do some quick topics really, really quick. When we get on time, I can get a video, and let me do that real quick so I can get a water break. And then we are going to go through the quick topics really quick. Suave featuring King Knox. New video coming up really, really soon. Give me a second, I got you.
Suave, Rich Rel. I had to do it. Let's get into the Suave. Don Suave, King Knox. Here we go.
It's been a long time coming, but my feet still running. All gas, no bricks, gotta keep something coming. Grown man shit, mama raised me. Street made me in the court with world thugging, man, this shit crazy. I tell a nigga don't thank me, tell a nigga pay me. And I don't even care what they say, load up the Drake. Go ahead and aim it at their face and give them a taste. I don't even make a mistake, I wake up and set up the plate.
I mean, we lapping all these rappers, they can't keep up the pace. Quick to saying it's a marathon and they losing the race. I mean, we in and out your girl house without leaving a trace. If you wanna fight for more, you need to raise up the stakes. The shit crazy, the niggas saying they the shit without no proof lately. I'm saying I'm the shit, cause I got some proof, baby. The most shaded, but celebrated. You must hate it, but appreciate it.
This size calculated, magical ain't it? LeBron James and Space Jamming with this rap shit. Shaq and Kobe played on the same team, really the same thing. Played with the dream team, culture shocking. Scoring and I'm pop locking. I'm on my shit again. Went in my bag, now look, it's lit again. God said, let it be light, and the sun kicked in. I'm shining on them, thought it was finished. I got surprises for them. Then it's the menace who really want some problems, shorty.
I see them mad at me cause they got all these cameras on me. This petty jealousy is really just phony, homie. I don't think you really know me like you think you know me. It's apparent to me, I can't see what you see. Niggas get a couple dollars, wanna live like power. This shit is funny to me. I have your mama carrying out a baby like surrogates be. Fuck with me, nigga.
Let me cherish this moment as I kill her opponents. Victory is sweet, it's coming, I'm owning. My nigga, we rolling. Mama, I told you, I showed you. They was praying and hoping, thought I was bogus. I'm working on focus, working the hardest to cut all the losses, lawless. You heard me, my nigga, this flawless and it's gorgeous, just like the 911 Porsches. Can you hear the horses? Can you hear the horses?
I'm like Katie on the court, you can bet I'm scoring. If it's a war with words with me and Knox straight deploying. I'm like an animal for excellence. I see my inner vision cause I'm tapped into my sixth sense. Now I got them scared, they gon' die in all they suspense. All the moves they making ain't gon' lie, ain't gon' make sense. Can't help but overhear the lies that you sell us. One of us ain't gon' make it, I'll let you tell it. That's suave.
Yes, so like I said, there is a video. I will be premiering it really soon. Cause I always gotta show love to the fam. Shout out to King Knox. But anyway, I will be premiering the video really, really soon. So anyway, let's get back into these quick topics so I can show my love. Hold on. So apparently the Boondocks was up for a reboot that was scrapped by HBO Max. The reboot was to follow the Freeman family to a suburban area in Maryland. The Boondocks voice actor Cedric Yarborough, who voiced Tom Du Bois in the original series, spoke about the reboot's fate earlier this week on a podcast where he says the show is not coming back and hopefully one day we will be able to revisit it. I love the Boondocks, y'all. It's gonna be crazy because Pop's not there no more. I don't know how to feel about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens later on. If it comes back, I will keep you guys posted and will let you know what I know. Fantasia and Danielle Brooks, Orange is the New Black actress, to star on The Color Purple's musical on Broadway. So Fantasia, you going back to Broadway, baby? I ain't mad at it. She already had played in The Color Purple on Broadway once before, so it's exciting. I love Broadway personally, so I don't know, whatever. On Thursday, Nick Cannon's Nick Cannon show, the star apologized to the mothers of his children for failing to protect and respect their privacy when he announced that he was expecting his 8th child with model breed Tessie, a month after his 7th child with Alyssa Scott died after a brain tumor. It's crazy. And I feel like that's a crazy situation for him to be in, so to speak, because it's like, yeah, I gotta mourn this child, but I can't not be happy about this child. And like, they can't out here building them tribes. So like, I don't know where his headspace is right now at this point, but I know it's a lot of feelings involved and a lot of people, a lot going on. So I don't think we can tell anybody how to mourn or how to celebrate the life, like how to mourn losing one child and how to celebrate the expected life of another child. And I don't think it's fair for us to put ourselves in that situation to judge, honestly. Hopefully I can get to the level. If not, I'm gonna be really quick with it on my apologies. 6 juveniles are persons of interest in the FBI's investigation of a series of recent threats that targeted historical black colleges, SBUs. That's right. On February the 1st, SBCUs received bomb threats for a second straight day, the third within a month. The institutions included Howard University, Morehead State University, Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson State and Mississippi Valley State, Coppin State University, Alcorn State, Kentucky State, Tougaloo, Fort Valley State, Xavier, Spelman, Bowie, UDC, and Edward Waters. I don't know how they just was targeted. Like, why was those schools chosen? Like, they was just like, all right, let me get a list of HBCUs and like just target them. I don't know where their headspace was, but they have some people of interest, so let's see where that goes. Forward charge in the Michael K. Williams passing. Officials say that men were charged in a narcotics conspiracy, alleging they distributed fentanyl laced product that resulted in the actor's passing. That one still is a little bit hard for me to report, but we make it. T. Dot Wu, a Pop Smoke and Fabio Foreign affiliate, was um, taken out hours after singing I'm signing to a record deal. Y'all, it's crazy. You can't even get to your deal these days. Like you can't even you put your ink on there and then this is all over already. That's weird to me. That's really, really weird to me. I wonder how fast the insurance policies kick in because that's just really weird to me how that happened. White Lives Matter sticker posted around Memphis suburb. The white supremacist propaganda was removed shortly afterwards, but the town administrators want to find who put them up. White Lives Matter is described by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a neo-Nazi group founded in 2015 as the racist response to Black Lives Matter, the Black Lives Matter movement. The QR code on the sticker leads to a telegram from the group White Lives Matter in Tennessee, where multiple posts showing people placing the sticker around the state. That was on IG, not Telegram. Sorry. The group has nearly 10,800 subscribers on the instant messaging site. I don't know. It's a site called Telegram. I've never even heard of that site, but it is what it is. And the labels, it wouldn't have been on Instagram anyway, but the labels, the movement as a worldwide, legal, peaceful, and anonymous initiative that furthers the interests of white children through real life action. Yo, what is, I don't, where we at on time? I'm going to just say this. A lot of times, these people who have this agenda that they push so heavily don't even realize how much African DNA they have inside of them. Let that sit. Go check that out. Go check your DNA and see what it says, and then we'll continue the conversation later. But it's just it's maddening. So we are in six continents, not the seventh, because nobody's listening to us in Antarctica anyway. But let me give love to the countries that show love to us, and I'll get to the top tier cities. I'm not going to do all, but I'll tell you the number. All right. Shout out to the United States. France is 21 countries and territories. Shout out to the United States. Hi, babies. I love you. Shout out to France. Hi, babies. I love you. Germany. I love you. I love you. I love you. India. I love you. Brazil. The Netherlands. Singapore. South Africa. United Kingdom. Spain. The Philippines. Belgium. Australia. Japan. Mexico. Ireland. Nepal. Mauritius. Israel, Canada, and Hong Kong. I love you all. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through and checking the podcast. I did. We are in 212 cities. Always love. I appreciate you. I'm getting winded. Sorry, y'all. This is why I can't do all of the cities, but I can get to enough of them. We'll get to enough of them. San Jose, California. Been day ones. Love you. Baltimore, Maryland, my city, love you. France, I'll never butcher the name of the city, but I love you. Spring Valley, Nevada, I love you. Columbus, Ohio, I love you. Frankfurt, Germany, hey, love you. Washington, Virginia, I love you. North Las Vegas, Nevada, I love you. Norton Shores, Michigan, I love you. Ashburn, Virginia, I love you. Chicago, Illinois, hi, babies, love you. Boardman, Oregon, love you. Atlanta, Georgia, love you. Las Vegas, Nevada, I love you. Boulder City, Nevada, I love you. And Pikesville, Maryland, I love you. I can't do all of you, but I will try to get to as many as I can. And if you hit the top of the list, I'm definitely going to shout you out. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, checking the podcast, showing love. When you do, you don't have to listen, but you come through and you check the podcast to see what the girl is up to. And as usual, I'm always in somebody's mess, but it is what it is. Um, let's recap real quick. Let's talk about what we talked about this evening because it was interesting. Adele, baby, you already have enough with the shit show of not even showing up. Get them people their money back. You and I'm guessing, I'm assuming that your residency was at the Tropicana. Don't get me fucked up, Tropicana. I love your omelets, but give them people their money back. They don't want to see impersonators. Or people who do covers. They wanted to see you. That's why they pay for the tickets. Give them their money back. Lil Uzi Vert, stop hitting on people. And if you did fall and your little bang bang fell out, you gotta be better, sir. Like you can't be out here being super gangster and being extra klutzy and clumsy and acting the way you act. I don't believe you're gangster, so stop. That ain't you, boo. That ain't you. Columbus Short, stop hitting the ladies. It's not the first time I've heard this about you. And I hope this is the last time. We don't need them vibes, that energy, that ugly, negative energy. We don't need it. Stop it, sir. Like, stop. Kim and Kanye, I hope y'all get it together. Like, I really honestly do. Like, it's a lot. And y'all got 4 babies. Y'all, like, it's not like y'all, well, it would be hard on just the one if it was just North by herself. But you have North and Saint and Shy and the other one. Like y'all have a herd of children, and it takes its toll on everybody. So get it together, y'all. Get y'all mess off of social media. That's just first. Get it off of there. I'm sorry to put the little few things here there, but like when you go on to war, when the family is at war, the feud should not be illustrated on social media. I'll just say that. Um, Miss Newton, nobody cares that you're mixed. It's just what it is. I don't care. And I'm quite sure a lot of other people don't care. I don't care. Your skin tone does not make me feel any kind of way. So I don't need you to spare me your apologies. You didn't take nothing away from me. I'm good. Have several seats, Boogie, and stop. To all the girls who want to go through the colorist thing, whether you're on the chocolate side or on the lighter side, stop. It doesn't even matter. None of that matters at the end of the day. If you got a piece of shit nigga, you got a piece of shit nigga. You got a good man, you got a good man. And I don't think your skin tone bears. And if you really want to be in Hollywood, you got to know that that's their standards. That's not life standards. Like, stop. Stop. You have to be a very insecure woman to let those standards stop whatever you got going on. And I'll just say that. Oh my gosh. I don't know where these people, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. It weirds me out. But here's the message really quick. You want to be on the show? Check this out. You want your music played on the show? Check this out. All right. All you gotta do is hit me up. I'm about to show you where you drop the message to. Here's the thing. I need y'all to follow instruction because the email is very important because that lets me know that I have permission to play your music wherever I'm playing your music. I asked for a Spotify link or YouTube link or both. But that email transition is everything because it tells me I have permission. So when I go back later and like they'll be like, "Oh, you playing this person's music?" I'm like, "Well, I got permission." That's all it is. Follow instructions, please. But if you're going to submit music, please submit your music here at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, submit your music with ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Just send me your joint through there, and I got y'all. I'm all about showing y'all love, and remember that if I play any videos on this podcast, it's because I have permission. This is what I just finished talking about. I don't play videos on this podcast that I don't have permission to play, and that's just what it is. It is. But always remember to come through, drop a comment,
Join the conversation. I'm all here for it. I love the company, baby. I love the company. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Every like, every share, every subscription means the world to us over here at Ambitiously, the podcast, Ambitiously Entertainment. Yes, they mean the most. If it's not English, oh, thanks. Hi, thank you. You like my dress? I'm glad you addressed that it was a dress because you know some people be up here talking crazy stuff. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. But anyway, I gotta get back to the stuff that I was saying. Banter, banter. But I'm gonna leave that up there because I like that. That's cute. But anyway, make sure you check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, the website is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Come through, show us love. Drop some music. You want to come on a show? Let me know. And I want to actually open up a panel, but I don't know where we're going to go with it. Somebody already said they wanted to do like some rock music. Hey, hello. But and I'm open to the rock music situation. Here's the thing. Do not make suggestions that we don't have permission to play the music for because I can't just go pull music for people. Like I said before, all of the music on this podcast that I do play, I have permission to play. I don't just go out here just snatching music from people. No, I've had a conversation. I can pull up the emails or the DMs and be like, oh, here you go. They gave me permission. Other than that, I can't do it because it's already a fight for the stuff that I do have permission to play. And that's just what it is. But I love you guys. So I don't think I have some more things to say. I got thrown off by the love. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hey. Appreciate you for coming through. Come back anytime. You never know what we might be talking about. It's a little crazy over here. It gets wild on Wednesdays. I'm just saying. So please remember that anybody that we have played a commercial for this evening, any of our affiliates, you can find a link if you're on Facebook, probably above. If you're on YouTube, probably below. I have provided links for them as well. Also, I'm gonna make it easier for you guys because hit the link tree link, and it'll take you everywhere that you need to go. Really, but I'm gonna fix that for y'all. Check out our boutique. We got some great merch. And more to come. We've been working on a few things over here. It's kind of crazy. It's a one woman show, except for on Monday. Shout out to my producer, Reese Jordan. She makes my Mondays much, much easier than you know. And I can't wait till the little surprise I got arranged for her. But whatever. Love you, Reese. And it is what it is. We got a few things in store for you guys. It's a lot of life things that I got going on. I'm a mom. I got a life. I do this and building this brand, but it's more than building the brand. Just it's not just jumping on the camera or just recording. It's a lot. It does take a lot of intricate planning. So bear with me and thank you for coming through here. Let me see. Let me show some love right now. Let's see. Kim133C1CC. Thank you for coming through and showing me love. I believe that is on Twitch. Thanks for showing me love. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for commenting on my dress. Thank you for finding it cute because I love it too. But it is what it is. So I gotta give y'all my nighttime message before I leave this podcast. As I always do, mind your business. Let me mind the business for you and then bring the nosiness to you. It's not your job to mind people's business, it's mine. And plus, minding people's business is messy anyway. It can be dangerous if you don't do it properly. I'm just saying. And I'm trying to keep you safe. Love your babies. Hug on them. Tell them how great they can be, how great they are, and how much you believe in them and what endless possibilities are ahead of them. Love on these babies. I'm always going to be a mom advocate. I mean, well, kid advocate, but mom champion. Like, love on these babies. Love them. Be safe out here. Again, stay in your lane. Stay out the way.
and mind your business. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate those who come through and check this podcast like how you do. I'm always going to show you love. Thank you for showing me love, and I appreciate you. And with that being said, good night.